know, double tap, Zombieland. Anyway, he pulls it out, and we look at this book, and it's got this amazing illustration of a duck riding a bike. we're going through the book, reading it, and it's all about the adventures of this duck going around, riding on a bike, talking to people. And I just loved it. I took a picture of the book because you literally couldn't have come up with something more random than a book called A Duck on a Bike. It just seems so absurd to me that someone would come up with this concept and then think it was a good enough concept.
Watch out for the spikes. It's like Carlia reset all of the traps.
But yeah, and someone thought that this was a good enough concept. Oops. Well, I know you told me to watch out for the spikes, but yeah. Anyway, this is a good enough concept to write a book about. To write a book about a duck on a bike. It's just, I was flabbergasted, utterly flabbergasted. Oh man, good times. Yeah, we're hanging out because one of my friends, he had joined the military after he was done college. So, he was on leave for the holidays, so he hung out and he told me all about his college experiences. Or not his college experiences, his army experiences. And it was quite something. He just finished basic training, but that's the only type of physically intensive training that he's going to be doing. What the hell? Because he's training to be a weatherman, which is basically the guy who all that he does, he like sits in some tower and then tells oncoming pilots what the weather's gonna be like. So, you know, he's really really the type of activity you think of when somebody joins the army. By the way, this guy's a machine as well. No wonder he's the guild leader. Right, what type of chain or lever, or there it is. Button do I have to push to move forward? Dude, the guy's already dead.
So ends the lesson.
So you've already written your own epitaph. But
Challenge.
someone's already clearly written it because he's dead. Oh.
Bone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I'd bet. Don't blunder into any of them.
Well, I did, but apparently nothing happened, so. But yes, oh, I was saying, I did some research on the Felmer, and essentially what they are is they are a type of elf that lived in Skyrim before the Nords inhabited it.
What was that?
And
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
the Nords essentially kicked the crap out of them to the point where they drove them to extinction. And once they had driven them to pretty much extinction, most of them had fled underground. But then, dude, he's dead. He's probably not breathing anyway. But anyway, as I was saying, the dwarves basically took these guys and said we will offer you salvation if you come and work for us. So they did, but basically what ended up happening is the dwarves turned them into slaves because they're dicks like that. So the Flemmer were basically enslaved underground by the dwarves, and then slowly over time they devolved into the kind of disgusting creatures that you saw in the last sort of parts of this Let's Play. And apparently they also cannot see. They're blind, but all their other senses have been heightened. I don't like the looks of this, but I'm going to take them on the ship. Well, should have seen the old Indiana Jones tactic coming. Man, how much do I have to go through this place? Okay, looks like we're almost there. But yeah, apparently they cannot see, but they can hear rather well. So there was a potential to just basically sneak by all of them, which I apparently didn't take. And I totally missed where I was supposed to be going, didn't I? Crap. And they also breed those giant centipede things. Because they like the poisons, they use them for their weapons, and of course they take their shells or exoskeletons or whatever you want to say, and they turn those into armor. Oh no, a skeever!
Something's near. What was that? Slipping past these Draugr must have been child's play for her.
Why is she even coming back here, though? What is value here? Of value here? I don't understand. I mean, she'd obviously think that we'd be able to track her down if she went back to the scene of the crime, or whatever you want to say, whatever cliche you want to use. So, maybe she wanted to make it easy for us. Maybe she feels sorry for what she did. She's like, oh, I felt so bad all this time, and I've just wanted you to come and kill me. Because I don't want to live with myself anymore, but I couldn't force myself to, you know, kill myself. Something like that. Who knows?
We're on the right track. We've been through here as well.
Yes, that was quite a devious
Who's there?
trick she planted.
You can't hide from me. You need nothing.
This guy's such a boss. God, how much further do I have to go? I'm not the biggest fan of these dungeons. I think I said this before. A lot of them feel very similar.
Head. Perfectly hiding an ambush. Be ready. What was that?
Okay, well you can go kill them.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Some of them aren't even trying to hide, dude. Most of them aren't even trying to hide. And I hope you're not talking to me. Oh god. Wow, I've realized that I almost never use shouts. I've only got the one. And I know there are other ones that are much more useful. Come on, you can do it, man. I believe. God damn it. Oh, this is quite a battle. There we go. Speaking of words of power, sounds like we're getting close to one. At least that's what I think is the deal with this chanting. Yes, there it is. Word power and weapon disarm. Oh, I have this as my other character. It can be moderately useful. No. Look behind you, dude. Draugr. Draugr. Yes, there is something near. It's right behind you. I should learn to double wield better. What do you mean my follower cannot accompany me here? Hopefully you have the key, because I know I certainly don't.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlisle is close, I'm certain. Now let's get moving.
Let's see how close she is. Apparently, yeah, she's like right in the next room. Oh god! Oh god! Am I dead? I'm not sure. I'm really not. Okay, I don't think I am dead. I guess I was wrong about this whole remorse
your arrow
thing.
will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlisle. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies.
I think
It
that's
was the
from the
first
Art of
lesson
War.
Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter.
Oh, he's
Come,
the evil guy.
Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
Oh my god, the plot thickens. What's she doing?
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
There, I see her moving. I can see her. Okay, well, that was dramatic and all. But, what now?
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place.
I'll kill you.
You know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Okay, well, this is not looking too good. In fact, this is looking really bad. But I am the Dragonborn, making me the most badass person ever.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Hey, look, she's still there.
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you... Wait, I hear something.
Wait, okay. There's an ice wraith here. What kind of bow does she have? Ooh, I want.
Your fate is sealed.
Okay, we really need to have continue our conversation, but
You are no match for a nightingale.
yes, that's wonderful.
Easy. How are you feeling? No.
Didn't we
I
already have
saved
this
you.
conversation?
Had I intended to kill you, my original intention was to use that. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
Who the hell are the Nightingales?
There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
Okay, well.
Remember, speak only to Anther. Trust no one else.
I'm itching for a fight.
Wonderful.
All set. Let's go.
Oh, Winterhold is right there. We can see it in the distance. But oh my god. All of a sudden, everything has been turned topsy-turvy. The good guys are now the bad guys, and the bad guys are now the good guys. How will this story prevail? Who will win? Who will lose? Will Mercer be brought to justice for his crimes? I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Once we get to Winterhold, maybe we can decipher this a little bit. Where's my wife? Oh, it looks like she's battling an ice wraith. Well, I hope she'll be okay. Looks like she's battling two ice wraiths. Ice wraiths are pretty crazy looking. Maybe we should go back to the guild and tell, what's his face, what's up. Okay. Oh, there's a, yeah, there's... But they seem bloody tough to kill. Alright, there's his remains. Alright, can we roll? I want to get to Winterhold. Unfortunately, I haven't put it on my map, so we've got no choice but to take the long way. No! No! No, there's no more ice wraiths we need to kill. What we need to do is go. That's what we need to do. Come on. No, don't just stand there. For the love of Christ. There she comes.
When I drew Green Sever, I think the foreman soiled his armor.
Man, you're just full of the same stories over and over again. I used to like that about you, but now I've heard the same thing over and over and over again. God damn it, you just need to go back home and make me a fucking sandwich. I'm sorry for my outburst. I'm sorry.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Who? What? Where? Was that you doing an impression of that guy who tried to rob you? Was that your impression? Because it doesn't look like anybody's really after us. Oh, well, there is a guy after us. Well, hopefully he'll just leave us alone. Oh, there's someone up here. There's a couple of people up here. Who are they? What do they want? They look like Imperials. They have what looks like a prisoner with them, and they're fighting a giant walrus. Oh no, never mind, it's a bear. Man, even the prisoners in it. Oh no, he's dead! Wow. Wow. Ah! Oh sweet. Go kill it, hon. Go kill it. Fuck. There we go. Man. These poor bastards just got completely ambushed and annihilated by a cave bear and an ice wraith. I guess bastards didn't stand a chance. There's the Winterhold College that they spoke of. I haven't been inside it. I checked it out one time and only one time.
Never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills
Yes,
for pay.
that's lovely.
Always
That's
adventured on my
lovely,
own
wife. But I've heard that so many times. So many times. And I never want you to tell me about it again, okay?
Look, going to college and prance about casting spells all day.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you
I know
think you're
thieves'
going?
guild armor when I see
To the
it.
inn for a drink.
You're not
of course.
fooling anyone.
Where else could I even go in this god's-forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother. Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
Okay.
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk. Some line about this claw thing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what. I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem. Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Okay, well.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Don't worry, I won't.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And
There's
if, in
somebody
the process,
inside.
my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
I need to get in.
But what is it you expect to find within?
Sure. I want to bend the will of those
Yes,
around
the
me.
School of Illusion can be quite influential. Kings have risen to power because of it, and empires have been raised with it. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Oh yeah, I gotta level up.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Excellent. Those invested in restoration magic find healing hands to be essential. Can you cast it on me? That would prove your skill.
I don't know the spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
Okay,
Here
whatever.
you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Alright, here we go. That's awesome. What is the top here? Okay. Box healing hands. Or I guess not. Do I just have it? Okay, I do. Favorite.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Good. The sooner we can do this, the better.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind us, but the college goes on.
Okay, wonderful. Absolutely astounding.
No matter what, the college will endure.
I'm not questioning that. Okay, apparently nothing happens when I stand inside it. Can I just zoom past her? But I didn't even need to go to the college in the first place. God, I should have been paying more attention. Well, we're there now. At least we know where it is.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned
The mages
inside
don't
out
let
and
us
then
go
exploded.
into They said
What did
it's
you
not
do?
safe in there.
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
Asher says his paw
This
says
is why
the college
people have a
makes lots
problem
of
with your
bad
college,
things.
Nelagar.
But the mages I've seen look nice.
I understand Courier's been complaining about our customers again.
Well,
Can I help you with anything? Carlia? Then she's finally found it.
My father
Do you have Gallus's journal?
as a hunter, but I set my aspirations
Problem?
a bit higher.
Let me see it.
He never complained.
No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Falmer, that's it.
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Alright. Oh, well, you can tell me about the
In the
Falmer.
time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table.
Well, that's convenient.
He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. Well, for the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Ah, yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
Are we running low on meat?
No.
Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language,
Such a chore.
I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and
I've seen
Calcelmo.
enough death to last
I'm only
3
hoping whatever
lifetimes.
means he used
Yet
to
I
learn the
never
language
tire of
will
a
still
good
be
fight.
available to you.
What do you make of that?
Yes.
Calcelmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak
All right.
to it.
Out of my way. Out of my way, darling. We have to go. We gotta...
Can I help you with anything else?
I'm itching for a fight. Anything, as long as I get to fight. Do you still need me for something? Right.
Yes, let me show you. Go there. No, no, no. Just... wait there. Oops.
No problem. I'll handle it.
Thank
no
you.
problem. I'll handle it.
No, no, no.
Do you still need me for something?
Oops, sorry. It was an accident.
I'm itching for a fight. All set. Let's go.
The
Thank
mages
you.
don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
God, what the hell kind of crap do they do in there? I'm kind of curious, even though I have no inclination to take up a magical course of action. Man, I don't understand why travelers die, you know, just randomly on the road. Can't they just fast travel from place to place? I mean, when I fast travel, I just make it to where I want to be totally fine, without incident, and I get there in the blink of an eye, depending on how long the loading screen decides to be.